You're starting with sailing, and you may have heard some of the dangers when traveling on a sailing boat. Dangers are everywhere if you're not careful. A walk at the park or driving back home could be dangerous. So, how dangerous is sailing? Sailing is really not as dangerous as one might initially think. Nowadays, sailing boats are equipped with motors, so sailors aren't 100% at the mercy of weather conditions. Also, with all the technology available today, sailors can track and monitor everything. We can forecast wind shifts and changes in sea state, even weeks beforehand. We can monitor boat systems with a click of a button. Satellite phones now are so much more sophisticated and more affordable than ever before. Is sailing really dangerous? I am not here to say that you're totally safe when sailing, and that there is nothing you need to worry about. There are some deadly accidents in sailing that tell us we must be careful. What matters is the possibility of a lethal accident, and that is relatively low. Researching blog has stated 271 deaths in sailing accidents between the period of 2000 to 2011. The sailing population was around 8 million people. So, the possibility is 1.19 deaths in for 1 million of sailors. Given these stats, I would feel safe to go sailing. Yet we should be careful, well prepared, and don't underestimate the sea or weather conditions. The same research indicates that responsible behavior could have prevented more than half of these deadly accidents. Also, in 12% of sailing fatalities, alcohol is involved. The number one cause of these deaths is falling overboard and drowning. These sailors weren't using a life vest. So, you get the point here, that the key to safety is having a responsible behavior towards this amazing sport. How to sail safely and reduce the risks of sailing. Obviously, sailing solo isn't something I would suggest, and especially to a beginner. You need to have experience and the proper equipment to sail alone. But, let's see what can you do to maximize safety when sailing. When you begin sailing, you should have the proper training and experience. So, you need to take some classes until you're confident that you know how to sail. Check the weather the night before, and also 5 minutes before leaving the marina. Remember, the weather conditions are changing easily, and what data you had yesterday may not be correct 5 minutes your sail. Always wear your life jacket. As mentioned, the number one cause of death is falling aboard and drowning. If these people were wearing their life jackets, at least half of them would be alive. Be prepared in sailing is the key to safety. Run different scenarios in your mind to develop a survival mindset. Always be focused when sailing. Most people believe that dangers appear when the weather is bad and tend to relax at calm seas. This is completely wrong. There are many dangers in sailing in calm waters, so you shouldn't relax and underestimate any situation. Don't drink alcohol when sailing. If your sailing boat is a large one, mind the smaller ones. If your boat is a small one, then watch out the bigger boats, in a marina or a harbor. Waves of larger boats could create several problems for smaller vessels. Before leaving the marina, you should study charts and check all the obstacles you're about to meet when sailing. You should check to avoid bridges, shoals, and rocks in your sailing course. Safety first. And you shouldn't go out sailing if you're not sure about it. So, if you're not feeling confident, you should hire a skipper. If you want to see more on how dangerous is sailing, click to the link below and read the full post now.